Yeah, that'd be cool if we could. Yeah. Alright, I'm now live on Elite Dangerous. Alright, welcome all my subscribers, my friends, my fans, my followers. Thank you for coming back. Let's get back on. There we go. 2 people watching. Don't forget. Obviously, I'm always going to start this one with give me that thumbs up, give me that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you'll always get notified when I go live. Thank you so much for joining in, and now let's have some fun as we fly around space. Yep. Yeah. Chat. Alright, let's get the mission board. Obviously we can do some obviously we just do what I do, which is just transport missions. Just transport. Nope. Oh, okay, can't do anything on that one. Well, let's work over here. No. Yes. Yes. Hang on. Alright, yeah. Hang on, Steph. I just got to look at the screenshot you sent me. Hang on. That's cool. Oh, Leia, you just sent yourself a link. Obviously, this is how you're going to watch me stream, huh? Alright, call me back later. I'll still be here. Oh, man. There it is. That's it. That's all this stuff there. Beautiful. Alright. Let's get the news.
Identity of Nexus confirmed. Deputy Inspector Mara Platt of Alliance Interpol has broken her silence regarding the League of Reparation. Part of special press
Ship
conference.
detach
She made
complete.
this
Access
announcement
corridor is clear.
prior to her death at the hands of the League of Reparation. I worked closely with my predecessor, Chief Inspector Kay Kilbride. She revealed how Fleet Admiral Buchanan's assassination could only have been arranged by a senior figure within the Alliance Defense Force. She was patiently amassing evidence pertaining to this, a task that I inherited when she died. Information decrypted from the League's comms network has confirmed Kilbride's suspicions. I can also confirm that the arrest of Admiral George Varma was due to false leads, misdirection on the part of Varma's protege within the Alliance Defense Force, Rear Admiral Riri McAllister. Rear Admiral McAllister is Nexus, the League's central coordinator. She has now been arrested and formally charged with conspiracy to commit terrorism. We have released East Admiral Varma with our apologies. The decrypted data has also revealed the location of 2 Major League enclaves. The
And
task
there's the
force
space
is
station
organizing
that
an
we're flying
operation to
past.
eradicate these groups,
Flying away
which
from.
we hope will be supported by the galactic community. Council member Jet Trago was also present at the conference and remarked, "We all owe a debt of gratitude to Inspector Klatt and the late Chief Inspector Kilbride. Thanks to their dedication, Nexus has at last been unmasked. Hopefully this marks the end of the League's reign of terror." An interview with Aisling Duval. Princess Aisling Duval has discussed her forthcoming marriage in an exclusive...
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight Control signing off.
interview with entertainment journalist Solomon Helios. The princess spoke openly about
Frameshift drive charging.
many topics, including the impact of her announcement. I was as surprised as everyone else. After the ball for the federal delegation, things moved very quickly. Perhaps I should have been more patient, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
wanted people to know my intentions as soon as possible. On her relationship with Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester, she said, "I had met Jordan a few times at diplomatic events, and we always got on well. He's much warmer and funnier than one would expect an ambassador to be. I don't know how I managed without him for so long." She also tackled criticism from Senator Zemina Torval, among others. Any negativity
Frameshift drive charging.
around this wedding is based on prejudice and fear. Shouldn't we all be free to love whomever we wish? Maybe if Zemina was capable of such an emotion, she might understand. Regarding the future, Princess Duval
4, 3, 2,
revealed, "Jordan and I see this marriage as an opportunity for change. Imagine a galaxy where both superpowers work hand in hand and support each other in times of hardship. Now that's a true marriage." Solomon Helios concluded the interview with this comment.
incoming mission critical message.
"I'd like to sincerely thank Our Imperial Highness for speaking to us, and I'm especially happy to have received an invitation to the wedding of the century.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll be reporting on every detail of this historic union in weeks to come." Week in review. Here are this week's major stories. Admiral George Varma of the Alliance Council
4, 3, 2,
Admirals has been arrested by the task force investigating terrorist organization the League of Reparation. Admiral Varma stands accused of redirecting cargo shipments from the Alliance Defense Force to terrorist cells. It is thought that Varma is the
incoming mission critical message.
organization's coordinator, operating under the alias Nexus. The Church of Eternal Void has declared war on the so-called Far God cult, which worships the Thargoids. The announcement has prompted a dramatic upswing in support for the Church, but security forces have issued reminders that the Far God sect is recognized as a religion, and that any hostility against its members would be considered a criminal act. A date has been set for the wedding of Princess Aisling Duval and Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester. Senator Zemina Torval remains a vocal critic of the marriage, but former federal President Jasmina Halsey has expressed enthusiasm for the union. In other news, an appeal has been launched to find the owner of a lottery ticket worth 1 billion credits. The annual galactic jackpot
Incoming mission critical message.
is by far the most popular lottery game, but on this occasion the winner has yet to make a claim. Purchase of the winning ticket has been confirmed, but no data is available as to who bought the ticket or when. Cobra Wing, an independent organization based in Ybor, has launched an initiative to build a new research outpost in the system. The outpost will support further research into the Thargoids, focusing specifically on the possibility of interspecies communication. Finally, Didier-Mandja Emperor's Grace has announced that its initiative has reached a successful conclusion.
Stop talking
Large
about
quantities
needing
of exotic food
Nintendo.
and drink and mined resources
boy.
were delivered to Leyden Frost Dock over the past week, allowing the organization to host a sumptuous banquet and construct a monument in honor of Admiral Myra Tiverion. And those are the main stories this
Orbital flight engaged.
week. Details of Aisling Duval's wedding announced. The wedding of Princess Aisling Duval and Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester is now in the advanced planning stages, and a date has been confirmed for the ceremony. An official proclamation was printed in both the Federal Times and the Imperial Herald. Her Imperial Highness Princess Aisling Duval and the Honorable Ambassador Jordan Rochester are pleased to announce the occasion of their wedding on Saturday 25th of August 3304 at the Imperial Palace on Emerald in the Seamice system. Invitations have been extended to representatives of every strata of society. An honor guard of vessels Royal Navy will be in attendance. The couple wishes for all citizens of the galaxy to join together in celebration of their union. There has been criticism of Princess Duval's choice of husband, with some Imperial citizens voicing dismay at the forthcoming nuptials. Senator Zamina Torval continued to publicly air her disapproval. This is nothing but a PR exercise, designed purely for political and financial gain. The princess should not be undermining the Empire's policies for her own personal benefit. But there is equal support for what many consider a genuine romance. Former Federal President Jasmina Halsey, now acting as an advisor to the Alliance, stated, "I am very enthusiastic about the opportunities for peace that this marriage will bring. This relationship symbolizes a new era of amity that will benefit all of humanity." Search for lottery winner. An appeal has been launched to find the owner of a lottery ticket worth 1 billion credits. The Federal Grand Lottery is the
if we're
largest
talking
of its kind,
Last of Us,
regularly handing out millions of credits.
might go
Grand
Joel, I
Lottery
reckon.
also funds a wide range of social and infrastructure projects in Federation systems. The annual Galactic Jackpot is by far the most popular lottery game, but on this occasion the winner has yet to make a claim. Purchase of the winning ticket has been confirmed, but no data is available as to who bought the ticket or when. Tori Theopolis, a spokesperson for the Federal Grand Lottery, told the media, "Someone out there is rich beyond his or her wildest dreams. They just don't know it yet. We'll keep..."
Lakon, Alpha, Lima, Delta. A docking request must be supplied before access.
No, I haven't seen the trailer for the second game, but
Find this lucky
from what I've seen of the
individual so
first
we
game,
can
I
hand
think
over
it'll
their
be
winnings.
really good.
We
It
ask all
looks
citizens to check
fantastic.
with
So.
any lottery players they know.
Of
Your
The Last of
soon-to-be
Us.
billionaire friend or relative might be very grateful for your help. Didiomantia Emperor's Grace Academy campaign concludes. The Didiomantia Emperor's Grace Academy has announced that its initiative has reached a successful conclusion. Large quantities of exotic food and drink, and mined resources, were delivered to Leyden Frost Dock over the past week, allowing the organization to host a sumptuous banquet and construct a monument in honor of Admiral Myra Tiverion. A spokesperson for the Didiomantia Emperor's Grace Academy released the following statement. "That was a banquet fit for an emperor. The food was sumptuous, the drink exquisite, and the revelry went on well into the early hours. I am certain Admiral Tiverion would have approved. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their rewards from Leyden Frost Dock, in the Didiomantia system." Ebor Research Outpost. Cobra Wing, an independent organization based in Ebor, has launched an initiative to
don't
build a
worry.
new research outpost.
Don't worry,
in
I
the
knew you meant
system.
play.
The outpost will support further research into the Thargoids, focusing specifically on the possibility.
Approval granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 01.
Incoming mission's critical message.
A spokesperson for Cobra Wing gave the following statement. "Without communication, there can be no understanding. Without understanding, there can be no peace. We ask the galactic community to support this campaign, which will support new research into the Thargoids and their methods of communication. In support of this goal, Cobra Wing has placed an open order for various commodities, and has promised to reward pilots who deliver these commodities to Morris Enterprise in the Ebor system. The organization has also placed a kill order on all ships on its wanted list, to ensure that those contributing commodities to the campaign can do so safely. The campaign begins on the 12th July 3304 and will run for 1 week.
Landing gear deployed.
If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Alliance Admiral detained. A member of the Alliance Council of Admirals has been arrested by the task force investigating terrorist organization the League of Reparation. Admiral George Varma was confronted by Captain Niam Sutonia and Senior Agent Tanya Ramirez during a meeting of Admiral...
Touchdown. Ground crew dispatched. Welcome to our starport.
staff at the Donaldson Starport in Ilioth.
Oh boy.
Despite protests, he was placed under arrest and escorted to a secure facility. Captain Suetonia gave a brief statement to the media. We have been trying
Point
to
out the fact that
determine
the
how
only
the League of
streamer that I
Reparation
would
gained access to
want
military issue
to have
weapons,
advertised on
equipment, and
my
encryption.
stream would be Soviet
We now
Womble.
have evidence that Admiral Varma was secretly redirecting cargo shipments from the Alliance Defense Force to terrorist cells. It's highly likely that Varma is Nexus, the organization's coordinator, and we are proceeding on that assumption.
No, I haven't
arrest
played
has
The Last of
created
Us, actually.
diplomatic ripples, with federal and imperial ambassadors being summoned before the Alliance Assembly. Council member Jed Traeger told the Alliance Tribune, for agents of the Federal Intelligence Agency and Imperial Internal Security Service to abduct an Alliance admiral is an egregious transgression. They will not get away with this. The Council of Admirals has called for an independent inquiry to verify the accusations levied at Admiral Varma. Prime Minister Edmund Mahone made a public statement. This has come as a great shock, but the body of evidence against Admiral Varma is considerable. I am confident that the trial will be fair, and that our own representative within the Tri-Superpower Task Force will ensure that justice is done. Deputy Inspector Klatt was unavailable for comment. Starport status update. This report presents the latest data on starports experiencing technical issues as a result of Thargoid sensor-related interference. The following starports are currently closed. Delay Survey, Ahamaka. Hurston Platform, Yamahan. Malfus Terminal, Pleiades Sector, HRW, D141. Midshell Ring, Karnaweg. Newman Camp, Shinrata Desra. Norgay Hub, Obanbori. Meanwhile, the following starports are on the brink of
You're clear of the port. Traffic operations signing off.
Alex
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Riadok to Shanab. Antonia de Andrade Enterprise, Ratemir. Bernal Station, Seoul. Dix Terminal, Cheka. Hutton Orbital, Alpha Centauri. New Home Station, Sothis. Oleari Vision, Saigon. Reab Enterprise, Tasheka. Market, Aurea. Fringe religion condemns Fargod cult. The Church of Eternal Void has denounced the so-called Fargod cult, which worships the Thargoids. A spokesperson identified as Cardinal Hieronymus made this statement. As disciples of the Guardians, we hereby declare war on those who have sold their souls to the Thargoids' demons. We vow to expunge their poisonous creed and purge them from the galaxy. Since this statement was made, the Church has seen a dramatic upswing in support from local communities. Juanita Bishop, who has been campaigning against the Fargod sect, commented, "It's about time somebody did something. The public need to get behind the Church and help them get these alien lovers off our streets." Security forces in many systems have issued reminders that the Fargod sect is
Frameshift drive charging.
legally recognized as a religion, and that any hostility against its members will be considered a criminal act. Dr. Alfred Ulyanov, a leading exotheologian, discussed the situation on the Rewired news feed.
4, 3, 2, 1,
As soon as you get Buffy, I'm going to thank you for advertising other games while I'm playing Elite Dangerous.
Nova Imperium and the Order of Extinction. But of all those I've studied, the Church of Eternal Void differs in one key respect. It offers hope. They claim that the veneration of the Guardians will prevent Thargoid Armageddon, which is probably why they're the most popular, being based on a classic binary theology of good versus evil. It's apparent that the Church is taking advantage of animosity towards the Fargod sect to promote itself. The idea
Frameshift drive charging.
of Thargoid spies in human form, although baseless, has caused much anxiety. By declaring the cult a holy adversary, the Church validates its own existence.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Week in Review. Here are this week's major stories. A series of successful operations against the League of Reparation has led to much of the terrorist group being dismantled. But while the group has been dealt a severe blow, agents have yet to identify the organization's coordinator, Nexus. Meanwhile, an independent report suggests that a French Thargoid-worshipping cult may in fact be harboring undercover Thargoid agents. A leading exotheologian responded by saying that he did not believe the group to be a threat, despite its unsettling beliefs. Political journalist Cassia Carvalho has compiled a profile on Jordan Rochester, fiancé of Princess Aisling Duval, for the Imperial Herald. The article documents Rochester's family history, and raises the question of how he will balance being both a federal statesman and an imperial consort. In other news, celebrated author Rolav Redcourt has begun a promotional tour that will take him to over 50 destinations throughout the core systems. The tour will support Redcourt's new novel, Corsair King.
Alright, you got me on the technicality of you know, advertising Sony while on a Sony system, so yes, I will pay that.
Emperor's Grace has completed work on the Tiverion Academy, a flight school for Imperial Naval Cadets, and is hosting an inaugural banquet to mark the event. The organization has placed an open order for exotic food and drinks to be served at the celebratory banquet, and issued an appeal for mined resources, which will be used to construct a statue of Admiral Myra Tiverion. Finally, the campaign to supply a scientific project in Colonia has now concluded, and construction of a resource management center has begun. Hundreds of independent pilots made the journey to deliver commodities to Tyr Technology Services in the Tyr system. And those are the main stories this week. A profile of Jordan Rochester. Responding to public interest in Princess Aisling Duval's fiancé, Federal Ambassador
fine, you got me.
Political journalist Cassia Carvalho has compiled a profile for the Imperial Herald. Jordan Rochester is now a household name throughout the Empire, though few were aware of him prior to his engagement to Princess Duval. But in the Federation, the Rochesters have been associated with success for over 200 years. The Rochester name can be traced back to self-made tycoon Apollo Rochester, who was the biggest landowner on Biggs Colony and the Altair system. Each generation since has strived for fame and wealth, and the expression "as rich as a Rochester" has become common parlance. The family matriarch is Isolde Rochester. She is a member of Congress, an influential figure in the Liberal Party and a staunch supporter of Shadow President Felicia Winter.
Orbital flight engaged.
Isolde raised 5 children, including Jordan, and it was her accomplishments that inspired
Hull integrity compromised.
her son to enter politics. Jordan's siblings chose different paths. The eldest, Jupiter Rochester, is an executive with Core Dynamics, with a personal fortune in the billions. 15 years ago he had his own celebrity marriage, to actor Thomas Turai. They now have 2 teenage children, daughter Carly, and son Kalen. Jordan's sisters, Juno and Jocasta, have impressive Navy careers, holding the ranks of Vice Admiral and Post Captain respectively. Only Jordan's younger brother, Jonah, has no title. He is believed to be the black sheep of the family. Despite being just 34, Jordan has already made his mark.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
He has overseen several high-level negotiations on behalf of the Federal Diplomatic Corps, and is now a trusted envoy, noted for his charm and tact. His future will be interesting, to say the least. How will he balance being both a federal statesman and an imperial consort? And what are the wider ramifications of the Rochester dynasty aligning with the House of Duval? Even more so than his predecessors, Jordan Rochester has already ensured that history will remember his family's name. The Didiomantia Emperor's Grace Academy inauguration. The Didiomantia Emperor's Grace has completed work on the Tiverion Academy, a flight school for Imperial Naval Cadets. The organization is hosting an inaugural banquet to mark the event, and to honor the late Admiral Myra Tiverion, the organization's founding member, who will have a monument erected at the site. A spokesperson for the Didiomantia Emperor's Grace released the following statement. The Tiverion Academy will provide new recruits with cutting-edge training facilities. To host a fitting banquet for its inauguration, we require help in sourcing a range of exotic food and drink. We also require a quantity of gold to make the monument raised in the Admiral's memory a truly spectacular tribute. The campaign begins on the 5th of July 3304, and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Colonia campaign concludes. The campaign
Hey, I'm more than
supply a
happy for you to
scientific
advertise
project in
Sony
Colonia
on a
has now
Sony system, on a
concluded.
Sony
The
video,
construction of
on a Sony-centric
resource
video,
management
so
center has
yes.
begun.
I'm more than
Hundreds
happy for that to happen.
independent pilots made the journey to deliver commodities to Tier Technology Services in the Tier system. Professor Alexei de la Vega, in charge of the research project, made this statement. With the construction of a research center, we will be able to monitor population spikes.
There will be no
Contributing
discussing
to
of
the
Nintendo.
project
Sorry,
can
I'm
now
pointing
collect
at
their
my
rewards from
phone.
Golden Enterprise in the Tier system.
I will not discuss. There will be no.
Update. This report presents the latest data on starports experiencing
Pointing at my phone because I've got my girlfriend in my ear on Messenger. There will be no discussing of Nintendo on my.
Hit 17838. Gary Gateway to Sheka. Gentle Survey, Jolagro. Gordon City, Agagori. Meanwhile, the following starports are on the brink of closure. Huston Platform, Yama. Malfast Terminal, Pleiades Sector, HR, W, D1, 41. Newman Camp, Shirata Desra. Mitchell Ring, Carnaweg. Delay Survey,
Yes, my girlfriend is in my ear screaming Nintendo.
Enterprise,
Hey,
Kakas.
Buffy.
Norgay Hub, Obambori. A Thargoid fifth column. Amid growing public mistrust of a fringe sect that worships the Thargoids, a report suggests that the group's members may be undercover Thargoid agents. Independent journalist Flint Firemaker Lafosse shared his theories via the Rewired news feed. I'm sure you're all just as creeped out as I am by those hooded monks and their stinking hive chapels. Granted, being creepy isn't a crime, and I'm as live and let live as the next man. But isn't it strange that this cult is rising just as the Thargoids return in force? The idea of humans working on behalf of aliens might sound crazy, but think about it. All those escape pods...
Yeah, thanks for making that for Leia. Now she's not stopping.
Request docking if you wish to land at this terrestrial facility.
Captured by Thargoid ships, what did they want them for? After a bit of brainwashing, they'd make perfect spies, sent back to infiltrate humanity using this religion as a cover. What scares me is that these freaks don't communicate. They just lurk in the dark, waiting. Why are they so mysterious? What's going on in those chapels? For all we know, they're seeding our planets with barnacles and eggs, right under our noses. Leading exotheologian Alfred Galyanov responded with this comment. I can categorically answer one point.
Landing permission granted. Vector for approach to landing pad 08. Automated
Thargoid
docking is
worship
now
is
in
not
progress.
interested in communicating, is that, from their point of view, we will all be dead soon. As for the rest of this speculation, nothing in my studies has caused me to suspect this group to be a threat, despite its unsettling beliefs.
I said, well, look at how good this planet looks, man. Like,
A series of successful operations against the League of Reparation has led to much
like
of the
it's just
terrorism
there's
being dismantled.
so much detail. It's
Captain Yamsuto
beautiful. I mean,
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
The task force investigating the League released this statement. Over the last few days, Senior Agent Ramirez and I have led multiple raids against the League of Reparation. We interdicted several of their ships and located many outposts concealed within Imperial and Federal systems. The key to these victories was the decryption of their communications network. Despite meeting...
Touchdown. Deploying ground services. Reports of disease outbreak at this facility, Commander. Avoid quarantine zones at all costs.
This resistance, our security forces arrested or eliminated dozens of League members. In some cases, we acted just in time to prevent further murderous acts against those descended from members of the INRA. We believe the League has been dealt a fatal blow, but we are still investigating how they gained access to top-level comms encryption and other restricted equipment, which suggests support from influential individuals. Furthermore, we have yet to identify Nexus, the organization's coordinator. We have many fresh leads, however, and expect further results soon. Milo Vespa,
that's a backstory for
an editor
Elia.
of the
That sounds pretty
Alliance
interesting.
published this opinion piece. This may be great news for some, But what about our citizens? The task force should be hunting down these animals in the Alliance. We know they're here. What with Admiral Buchanan at
Ship released. Clear to leave controlled airspace.
the trap they set for Chief Inspector Kilbride, whose bravery we will never forget. Why isn't a replacement out there on raids too? Deputy Inspector Klatt was unavailable for comment. Author begins Interstellar Book Tour. Celebrated author, Olaf Redcourt, has begun a promotional tour, visiting over 50 destinations throughout the core systems. His new novel, Corsair King and the Storm of Desire, is the 14th in a series of swashbuckling historical romances set in the 27th century. A press release from Bone Spire Publishing stated, after many months of waiting, the next book in Olaf Redcourt's pulse-pounding series is at last on sale.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You are clear of the port. FSC out.
To mark the occasion,
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
we have organized an epic tour so that loyal readers can meet the creator of the Corsair King, Lady Lastday, Roughkiss, and all their other favorite characters. The tour will begin in the Blatrum system and conclude 2 months later in Procyon. As with all releases from Bone Spire Publishing, readers will be able to customize the holo novel to enhance their reading pleasure. Our easy-to-use controls allow the reader to revise narrative structure, vocabulary and characterization, and the plotline will have multiple option points, enabling you to determine an ending that meets your tastes. An independent reporter approached Mr. Redcourt as he was boarding a passenger liner, but was only able to record a few short statements. These included, bounced across space like a damn human pinball, and nothing but meat for the sausage factory. The author's agent, Margot List, told the media. I wouldn't pay much attention to that. Olaf was probably just thinking aloud while developing a new character. Week in review. Here are this week's major stories. Chief Inspector Kay Kilbride has been murdered by terrorist organization the League of Reparation. The incident took place in the city of New Rossif on Turnus World. In the wake of Inspector Kilbride's death, Alliance Interpol has assigned Deputy Inspector Mara Klatt to assume the role of Task Force Liaison. There has been a range of reactions to news that Princess Aisling Duval and Federal Ambassador Jordan Rochester are to marry. A congratulatory message was sent from the Imperial Palace, but there was no comment from Emperor Arissa Lavigny Duval. Senator Zemina Torval was frank in her disapproval, while Senator Caspian Leopold, who was rumored to be courting Aisling Duval, was more supportive. Aegis has announced that it will allow technology brokers to reduce their requirements for items, in order to increase overall combat effectiveness against the Thargoids. A spokesperson for Aegis said the galactic community had worked hard to oppose the Thargoids, and that Aegis would therefore make it easier for independent pilots to obtain advanced weaponry and hardware. Meanwhile, an emergency report from Aegis has confirmed that the Thargoids have launched a large
Frameshift drive charging.
scale assault on the Degiat system. The organization has called on all members of the galactic community for assistance in defending the system, which is home to the Gary Terminal Starport, a fringe religion that worships the
4, 3, 2,
Thargoids has become the target of hostility, with large numbers of civilian protesters reacting angrily to the sect's openly pro-Thargoid stance. Authorities have responded with assurances that the sect's members are harmless, and that criminal acts against them may result in prosecution. In other news, scientists in Colonia have announced plans to build an outpost to monitor the region's population.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Professor
Frameshift drive charging.
Alexei de la Vega, who is heading the project, said the proposed outpost would focus on ensuring that the ever-expanding region would have sufficient resources in the long term. Finally, an operation to support construction
4, 3, 2,
of an Aegis military facility in the Pleiades Nebula has reached a successful conclusion. Hundreds of pilots supported the initiative by delivering mined resources to the Oracle, and by protecting traders in the system. And those are the main stories this week. Thargoid worshipping cult garners hostility. Public reaction to a fringe religion that worships the Thargoids is one of mistrust.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hostility, according to security reports. The nameless cult believes in the coming of the so-called Far God and the subsequent extinction of all humanity bar themselves. Their hive chapels, inspired
Yeah, I have to watch the Let's Play. Alright.
by Thargoid design, have sprung up on several independent worlds and in a few Federation and Alliance systems.
Yeah, we got a fourth person joining, watching the stream. Hello, fourth person. Who are you? Where are you from? What's going on?
Graffiti, verbal abuse and physical assault. There are no recorded cases of worshippers retaliating, defending themselves or seeking assistance. Juanita Bishop, who runs a vocal citizen protection campaign, claims she is warning the public about a genuine danger. If these Thargoid lovers don't want to be human anymore, they shouldn't be allowed
Rob
to
Williams
live
from
on
the
other
UK.
humans.
What are you doing, mate? Good to
Our
see you.
governments should pack
Thank you
these
for
foul
joining
smelling
the
freaks into ships
joining
and
the
send
stream,
them off
joining
to
the
join
fun and the
aliens they love
frivolity.
so much. And if they don't, it's up to us to stop them. Do you really want these degenerates to creep into your home at night and do obscene alien things to your family? Many authorities have responded along the same
I would
lines
like
as
you to meet,
Councillor Dan Hugo and
at the moment, the only other
system. I would like to assure
two
citizens
people
that
watching
the
this
Thargoid
my
worshippers,
my
while
girlfriend
strange,
Leia and
are
my best
essentially
friend
harmless.
Buffy. So,
Furthermore,
you know, so enjoy the
incitement to violence
the
may result in
quiet bit of
prosecution.
taunting that's going
The
to
right to
happen
freedom
with
of
there,
religion
because
is protected
they
by
will
law in all
insist
systems
on
where the sect has a presence.
advertising Nintendo
Starport status
and,
update.
you know,
This
Zelda
report
while I'm playing
presents
Elite
the
Dangerous.
latest
I'm
data
going,
on
oh
Starport's
boy.
experiencing technical issues as a result of Thargoid sensor-related interference. Shah-Louis Enterprise, TN. Goof Dock, Azrael. Hansen Platform, Jimavi. Canon Vision, NLTT 14879. Cube Mugdal Enterprise, Kakas. Rennie Hub, Yorua. Singer Orbital, Matsia. Stave Now Survey, Cerno. Thomas Claim, Talon. Vauculus Vision, Veroclist. Walker Port, hit 14886. The following starports continue to experience technical issues. Sturcow Port, SPOCS 253. The following starports are on the brink of closure. Arend Dock, hit 17838. Gary Gateway,
Yep, he's here.
Chicago.
Scared him
Dental
off.
Survey, Jolagro. Gordon City, Anagori. Morgan Port, Kuanyin. Morton's Paradise, Desi.
Yes, that would be me. Yep.
Colonia Scientific
Orbital flight engaged.
Installation Project. Scientists in Colonia have announced plans to build a scientific outpost in the system to monitor the region's population and resources. Professor Alexei de la Vega, who is heading the project, published this statement. Our recent study into the region's population increase has revealed alarming statistics. If Colonia's population continues to increase at the current rate, it could lead to a serious depletion of resources at some point in the future. Monitoring infrastructure, terraforming, logistics.
If you want to, I know if you can put it up on the
construction
comment
of a
section,
dedicated
that way
center
people
for
can
resource management. This will allow us to
get it on
study
the comment
aggregated
section if they
data
want,
and
if they-
formulate a structured solution to avoid potential problems. The campaign is being run by Tier Technology Services, one of Colonia's
Buffy's
partner
sending me a link
organizations,
to
which has
the,
asked pilots
Stephen
to
Plays
deliver
channel.
commodities to Bolden's Enterprise in the Tier system. The campaign begins on the 28th of June 3304 and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Aegis installation operation complete. The operation to support
Yes, that's sort
construction
of.
of an
We
Aegis
already know that,
military
Buffy. We
facility
already
in
know you're
Pleiades
the
sector,
annoying Buffy-obsessed
IRW,
best friend.
D1,
Oh,
55 has reached
let's
a
put it this way.
successful
That's both of
conclusion.
us, to be perfectly
Hundreds
honest.
of pilots supported the initiative by delivering mined resources to the Oracle, and by protecting traders in the system. An Aegis spokesperson made the following statement. Every pilot who contributed to this operation should feel a great deal of pride in what they've achieved. The construction
No
of this
idea.
military installation will allow us to more effectively resist external aggression. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their rewards from the Oracle in the Pleiades sector, IRW, D155. Restoring order in Fusang. Security forces in the Fusang
Don't ask me,
system
I got no
reporting
idea,
that
Leia.
criminal organizations in the area are executing more frequent and audacious raids on civilian traffic. Wing Commander Horatio Montana Fusang
Don't whisper that in my ear, Leia. I can't
Our
say that
resources are
to
stretched
people
with the
watching.
Thargoid threat, and a certain criminal element has taken advantage, increasing their presence
Now put
in the
your
system
boobs
and
away.
attacking trade convoys. While our forces are continuing to maintain order, the need to defend the system from external threats has had an impact on our overall effectiveness. With the help of Blue Creative Company, we hope to curb this sudden increase in crime and continue to concentrate our resources on combating the alien insurrection. To counter this threat, the Blue Creative Company has placed a kill order on all ships on its wanted list, and has promised to reward pilots who deliver bounty vouchers to Acus Orbital. The campaign begins on the 28th of June 3304 and will run for 1 week. If the final target is met early...
Alright, that's enough of the Galnet.
Lakon, Alpha, Lima, Delta. This is a federal port. Follow all FFC regulations.
Yes, and now there is the
while
fact
docking.
I'm jiggling my junk in front of her.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Jiggling my junk, jiggling my junk. Jiggling my junk, jiggling my junk. I jiggle my junk in front of Leia. And I'm whipping it around like a tassel.
Okay, Commander, you are go for approach to pad 1-1. Automated docking confirmed.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing sequence completed. Power down systems.
Okay, you two can talk Zelda, I'll just sit here and twiddle my thumbs. Alright, cool. I'll check it out when I finish playing. Oh, a few more people joining the stream. What's going on, guys? Where are you guys from? Thanks for joining.
Landing pad constraints disengaged. You are clear to leave the port.
Oh, back to 4 people watching. Oh. Yeah, at least there's 4 people watching. At least there's someone watching me. And don't forget, I'm gonna once again throw out that big request to give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, click that little bell so you'll get notified whenever I go back, whenever I start streaming again, whenever I'm online again, giving another videos. So yeah, I'll just keep that one out there.
We're now clear of federal restriction zones. Be careful out there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And you know what? I'm gonna do this here. If you are on Sony PlayStation Network, send me a friend request with the message "I subscribed," and we will sit back and we will play games together. And, you know, you can join me on my streams, and we're gonna have ourselves a grand old time. Yeah, Dad's in the office, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna finish this bunch of missions, and then I'm gonna go up, have a cigarette, then I'll come back down, and I'll keep the stream going. Maybe I'll get the stream going, I don't know. The stream might accidentally cut out again, but yeah, I will keep the stream going. So Buffy, you and Leia can, you know, have a conversation and get all their bloody Nintendo fixation out of the way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, shush.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Well, you are showing me your boobies. Yes, my girlfriend is flashing me her boobies. Leia showing me her boobies. Leia showing me boobies. Leia showing me boobies. Leia is showing me boobies.
4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming mission critical message.
Yes, my girlfriend is watching the stream as well. Well, I think I'm about to get interdicted here. Wait for it. Well, that one was only what was it? Direct message saying found the ship, tracking it now. It's not getting away, and that was a minute ago when I just arrived in this system. So. Fine, interdiction of... So an interdiction is going to take place. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, boobies. No, surprisingly I don't hate that you get along so well. I love the fact that, you know, my girlfriend and my best friend get on. Oh yeah, it's the interdiction. Shit. Hold it. Stay that escape vector. Fuck. Swing it around, swing it around, swing it around. There we go. Good. Stay with it. Stay with it. There we go. There we go. Keep on it. Come on. Yes. Wouldn't be the first time you flashed me at work. Good godly Christian girl.
Lakon, Alpha Lima Delta. This port is under federal control. Submit to randomized security scans on approach. Approved for access. Your assigned landing pad is number 24. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Yeah.
4,000 meters from touchdown.
I know, Zip. I'm no zip it. I know zip it. I know zip it. I know, I'm wearing shorts, I can't zip.
Landing gear deployed.
Solid contact, securing ship. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Yeah, she does know a lot of things. Oh, I just got the comment. Yeah.
Proceed directly to your alarm to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Detach is good. Observe queuing system when exiting the station. Got some moderate traffic around the facility, Commander. Regulate your speed.
Yeah. I don't want to sell the... I prefer having the docking computer, Rob. It just makes it easier for me.
All clear. Hope to see you again, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, anyway, cheers, Rob. Thanks for enjoying the complete lunacy of my best friend and my girlfriend trolling me at the same time and me trying to troll them as well.
4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, he's gone, I'm off, see you, PS, sell that docking computer. I no sell it. I'm not selling my docking computer. I have no idea. Screenshots or to not? What the hell is that? Ah, yes. Well, yeah, go on, embarrass me. I dare you. I know Leia's now asking screenshots of what? Shit. I can hold it. Hold it. Screenshots of what? Now you've got her curious. Go on, do it. Embarrassment with screenshots. Sorry, embarrass me with screenshots, I mean, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it can't be any worse than what she has on me, than what Leia has on me. Why must I continue the load screen? What the hell? What?
Lakon Alpha Lima Delta, please submit a standard docking request before attempting to land. Access granted. Clear to land at docking bay 40. Automated docking initiated.
Oh, idea. Photo frame. I see, picture frame. Oh, you turned the camera off. Oh, picture frame.
Scan detected.
Yeah, yes, Leia's getting me to talk baby talk on my stream.
Docking complete. Perform landing checklist. Greetings, Commander.
Could be. Yeah, maybe. Oh, screen, stop loading. Okay. I don't know what loading screen you're on about.
Landing restraint lifted. You are go for departure.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah, but I think I've got about. I don't know how much. How long do you reckon? I'll stop talking now, and then you'll then tell me exactly how long the lag is between my speaking and it turning up on your YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to talk now, and then I'm going to stop and you count.
You are clear of station restrictions. Be careful out there, Commander.
Okay, so what's the lag on YouTube?
4, 3, 2,
5 seconds, John? Oh.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, Buffy had to reload the stream. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, drunken tweets, okay.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh, vaguely. I do remember a few drunken tweets that got sent out. Yeah, probably not. Drunken tweets to Stephanie. There are a couple of things I said to her. Maybe. Yep. Just a EB. Get back. Nope, the photos have been sent. Alright. That's not that bad, thank you. I love you too, baby. Okay. Aww. Aww. And now she knows. Oh, I just realised it would never work out in the end. Well, it just wouldn't.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, well, no, God, no. You know you're not just a crush. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I was drunk. No. That's just what we called each other.
Lincoln Alpha Lima Delta. Be aware of local gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safely.
Nope. Nope.
now hand over control.
So the server's going to be down in 20 minutes, so... Server's down for maintenance in 20 minutes.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Descend to flight level 300. Landing successful. Clear to disembark. We are pleased to receive you, Commander. Landing coupler disengaged. You are go for departure. Flight path is clear. Take care out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's okay, Steph.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Critical. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Heatsink deployed. Frameshift drive charging. Heatsink deployed.
Drunken tweets that were the result of impaired judgment, not feelings. Yes. I'm going to go back to Majora's Mask 3D and hide. Sorry to both of you. Yeah, see, I'm the one who's in trouble here, Buffy, not you. I'm the one in trouble. So I've got 5 minutes to get to this.
integrity compromised. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical. Hull integrity compromised.
Alpha Lima Delta, this is Federal Flight Control. Stow your weapons as you approach this station, Commander. Authorization clear. You are go for approach to pad 10. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Descend to flight level 3.